Hello. Hope you're all well. Because we're baking. Well, I'm going to bake after I do these pre-baked things. Well, you're not going to help me?
I might. I don't know how much I can help you, though.
Good morning, everyone. I hope you are doing good. Today we're going to decorate some gingerbread houses. So, should be fun.
I've not done this in a long time.
We did this 2 years ago.
I don't remember it going well.
No, it didn't. But that was in 2019, over Christmas.
And honestly, that feels like a distant memory.
First and only time I've decorated gingerbread houses.
No, you said that you did it?
No, in my video I said that I did it once with my mom when I was like 5.
Yeah.
4. I was 4.
Yeah.
Because Brett was born. So anyway, I don't have much experience with gingerbread houses.
So much experience.
Is the hot glue ready? Oh no, but these pre-made gingerbread houses are ready. You can't even see them.
You like moved it further away.
I moved it further away.
Yeah.
I decided that I am not emotionally prepared to deal with baking them from scratch after yesterday and the sugar cookies.
We know it wasn't gonna go well.
Yesterday, the sugar cookies falling to the floor of the oven because I dropped the whole tray. You know, if that happened to me with gingerbread that I had cut out and refrigerated and prepared so painstakingly, I would have cried. And it wouldn't have been a good day.
Yeah.
So we're, Publix has helped us today.
Thank you, Publix. Not Spawn.
Anyway, it should be fun. So, we also have slime.
Do we have icing?
No, we're gonna make the icing.
We're making the icing?
Yeah, that's easy.
Did it come with icing?
Yeah, but it's not vegan. The gingerbread's vegan, but the icing's not.
Okay.
The icing has eggs. So
eggs.
I would rather make icing anyway, because then we can have more. But
yeah.
Anyway, that's the plan.
Slime.
Anyway, Alice and Ren. Nope, that says Rez. And CJ and Lil Tika, thank you all for the bits and subs. Oh. It's soon to be slime time.
Soon to be slime time. Soon to be slime time.
Oh, my dad's here. Good morning.
Good morning.
Anyway, I also have a collection of treats. These are Dandy's vegan marshmallows. I thought it would be fun if we had, I don't know if we'll use them, but we have options. Those are some little peppermints. And I have 2 sizes of gumdrops. These are a little bit bigger. Those are a little bit smaller. And these are some mini candy canes. So I don't know. We got options.
Yep. This is very exciting stuff.
Should be fun.
I have no idea what I'm gonna do. I feel like the scale of those are bigger than are too big for the house.
Oh, the gingerbread men are way too big for the house.
No, not even the men. Like even the sweets they put on it.
Oh, you think the sweets are too big for the house?
Well, we don't have any like small things.
We don't have anything tiny, no.
No.
Well, anyway, I wanted to show you my pictures. I have a couple of photos that I thought would be fun to try and recreate. I have saved 3 inspo pics. Here's one of them. Come on. You get it. There you go. See? Vibes.
The vibes. You get the vibes,
This one I thought was cute, but there's no way I can pull off the icing that well, so fail. Mm-hmm. And then this one I thought was doable.
I don't have inspiration pics. I've come into this. They have like macaroni gumdrops. What is that about?
Yeah, we don't have macaroni grills.
I think it.
Get it? Like the restaurant?
No,
anyway, I don't know.
Have that restaurant
we'll figure it out. Must make crumpets. Dad, well, I made those horrible mince pies yesterday.
I don't know how people make crumpets. I don't get it.
Dan, would you mind moving my gingerbreads out of the way so that I can do my advent calendar?
All of them? Or just these ones?
I need the houses gone.
Oh, you want everything gone? Wait, why do you... Oh.
Because I'm doing slime time.
It's slime time, everyone. It's slime time.
Okay. I have a slime advent calendar, by the way, in case you had forgotten. We could cut the gumdrops as well if you wanted to, Dan.
The gumdrops?
You could cut them in half so that they, like, sit flat on them.
That's true.
Okay. I'll put it upside down for you. This is my slime advent calendar. It is somewhat destroyed, but that is okay. Because we only need to open it, like, 2 more times. So, 24, 23. Uh-oh. These are circles. I don't like the circle slime stand.
Or is it gonna be like bad?
Well, they aren't the big circles. The big. Oh god. Ultralight clay. That's the good one.
Well, you said you didn't like the circles.
No. The little circles are fine. The big circle, it's red.
Ooh.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas. Does this one only have 24 days?
24 days of ooze.
Okay.
As it says right there.
Well, tomorrow's the last day. That's so sad.
Yeah, tomorrow is the last day.
Oh.
This is good stuff.
I want to feel it.
Look at that, everybody. Here's my slime. Here.
That's so light.
It's really weird. It's like
Let me demonstrate to the class.
Ooh.
Maybe I'll...
They can't see.
Yeah, I know. I was mixing. Don't worry.
Demonstrate.
Wow.
This is some good slime. This is some slimy slime.
Yes. What do you mean this is so much better than yesterday's? Yesterday's was so good. And literally, yesterday's was like the best one. That's the most fun everyone has had with slime so far.
I agree. Yesterday, this green oil spill thing, this was really...
It was good. It was gross.
Ah!
But it was good.
It's like
Don't get it out again.
Uh-oh. No.
Get it all over yourself. Was that really a good idea?
Yeah, I needed to demonstrate.
Absolutely
okay, I have to
not.
wash my hands again. Well, everyone, today it's gingerbread time. So...
Let me bring them back.
I dropped my slime. Only one slime's left in it. Slime gingerbread house. We can make the whole gingerbread house only green. We could like make you a bunch of green frosting. You could have a slime house, Dan.
A slime house.
Yeah.
I kind of like the idea.
We have more gumdrops than are out. I don't know how many of them are green though.
We have loads of gumdrops. Am I bring back these gingerbread men?
No, we don't need them. No. Wait, we should make the frosting.
Oh yeah.
Stick away. Away. Anyway,
Away.
how you all doing? Good? Good. Glad to hear
Do
it.
you want a bowl?
No, I got a bowl out already.
Oh.
I've got my ingredients. I'm prepared.
I've got my
All right,
things.
besties. Today, we are making
I'm
royal
so
icing.
tired.
Ingredients.
Are you tired? Chickpeas and royal icing. Wait, didn't we make royal icing yesterday?
Yeah, but I want to try and do it this way. Because
With
people
chickpeas?
No. Just the liquid from the can of chickpeas.
But why do we need it?
Because I want to try. Hope the chickpeas are open. It's happening.
Chickpeas?
Chickpeas! Anyway, this recipe requires the liquid from 1 can of chickpeas. I'm going to save the chickpeas, though. Are you excited?
No. That smells.
It does, I know. It's
How
okay.
is that not gonna like make the icing taste weird?
We put lemon juice. Oh god, Dan! Dan!
Why don't you get a bowl?
Can you put them in there? I don't want to stick my hands in there. Gross. Anyway, this is
Okay, well I'll do this.
what is
then.
called aquafaba, and it's an egg replacer. People use this as an egg replacer a fair amount.
They do.
And we're gonna do it too.
But in like baking that makes sense, but something as small as like icing, I feel like you'll be able to taste it.
Dan, we're not gonna eat these gingerbread houses.
Yeah,
Focus.
that's true.
Focus.
That's true.
This webcam sucks. We need to get another second camera. Okay. She did say
We needed a second.
put...
Well, I guess we could use that stand, but it would be top heavy.
Yeah, I don't know.
We need, you know how Elgato do that one, but then it also like sticks out. We need that.
I need to read the recipe again. I'm tired.
Me too. We had a long day.
Add the vinegar, or cream of tartar, or lemon juice, and mix with a whisk attachment. She doesn't even have amounts. It just has ingredients. So.
Wait, that's not helpful.
Yeah, and then she says add about a pound of powdered sugar. So this is a pound.
Is that a pound? Is that all our sugar?
And then she just says mix it. No.
That's not icy, there's more.
There's some in the jar,
yeah.
and there's another bag.
We have so much.
Anyway, this is the lemon. I need a knife.
Which kind of knife?
Anyhow,
knife?
I'm going to cut a lemon.
Oh, you can do that with a butter knife.
No, I'm not going to do that with a butter knife. What are you talking about?
Well, I only said that because I was there.
That was so useless.
She's chopping without a chopping board. Call the police.
I'm not that worried about it. Okay. How much lemon juice? Why is this... Okay.
Lock it if you need to.
Oh! Get my juicer.
Oh.
I did a baking stream for 5 hours yesterday.
A long time.
A very long time.
I think everyone was.
I don't know how much lemon juice. Maybe just half a lemon.
Yeah. I don't know.
That'll be fine.
Yeah, I think so too.
I don't know.
Well, you need to show everyone what the prolapsed lemon looks
Oh,
like.
yeah.
Alright, this is a lemon tour.
That's our prolapsed lemon. That's more than enough. Lovely. Doesn't matter what it tastes like. Okay.
Not again.
Now we mix. Today's your birthday. Hey, Mandy, happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
We might need more powdered sugar. More or less powdered sugar. Well,
less.
if there's less, we can add water.
Yeah.
What I mean is if it's too thick and too dry, we can add water. If we need more, we have more.
Okay.
And I'm thinking we're going to have mostly white icing, but then we'll make some red and green as well.
Yeah?
Yeah. I think that'll be good.
Sounds good to me.
I need an outlet. Excuse
I
me,
need an out.
candies.
Just move them forward, yeah.
Okay. Sorry, candies. Can you put this over there? And the knife so I don't make a mess? Okay. Anyway. You've never made a gingerbread house? Well, no. I have made a gingerbread house.
Have you never made it from scratch?
No. I've only decorated a gingerbread house twice in my life. Once, I mentioned this in a video yesterday or whatever, but once was when I was literally 4 with my mom. Mm-hmm. And I know it was when I was 4 because my mom went into labor with Brett that day. So, and then the other time I made a gingerbread house was 2019 when Dan was here.
Yep.
What are those red striped sweets called? I don't know. I would just call these mints. Uh-oh, they're sticking together. That's gross.
That is not good. That's fine.
They're just mints. Peppermint type. I don't know. I will be streaming on New Year's Eve. Yes. What are you looking for? Oh, the bag?
Starlight mints. That's dumb.
Starlight mints.
Yeah.
Shall I mix?
Yeah.
I want to get it started and then I'll start whipping it faster so I don't spread everything everywhere. Uh-oh. I think this might be too liquidy. Maybe it's not. I don't know. Dan, what if I ruined it? Can you get me a scrapey?
A scrapey. One with a corner.
Mix on low until incorporated.
You want one with a corner. Well, that's not coming off very nicely.
You're not very good at this.
Icing sugar doesn't do that very well.
Oh. I feel like I've...
Messed up?
No, I feel like I've bit off more than I can chew
No.
by doing 2 baking streams in a row.
Oh, yeah. Wait.
Just come together, little friends. Mix on low until incorporated. You could probably just use the spoon to do this, but that's okay. I got the mixer out, so...
I think this isn't gonna mix.
It is gonna mix! Okay, mix it with the spoon.
I'll get a spoon out just in case. Well, we can mix it with
There's
that.
literally... That's what I meant. Oh my gosh. You see what I mean when I tell you that Dan is not so...
What?
He's not so much of a baker.
I don't think this is thick enough. This is like a
Well, that's
puddle.
what you add icing sugar to it
Should we
for.
get more out?
Well, we're gonna need some more, and we're gonna whip it together with the mixer.
Whip.
Anyway. If it's bad, we could just not do the gingerbread houses.
That's true. The thing you really want to do is the cookies.
Can you get the little thingy so I can set it down?
Oh, yeah. This. I was thinking about getting this and putting it here. They can't even really see it, but it's there.
I don't know. This lady's not very helpful. I think we're gonna need a lot more icing sugar. I'm just gonna whip it for a while though and see what happens. Pseudonym, I was looking at a recipe that just said to dump it all in at once.
Yeah.
Maybe it was wrong.
The recipe wasn't
Nor
helpful.
do I care that
The recipe
much.
didn't really have any measurements either. It had a measurement of, like, sugar, but...
Come on, little guy.
Look at it go! Too much lemon juice? Maybe.
I'm not taking suggestions.
We'll never know, though. It's too late for that.
I'm not taking suggestions. Okay, come on, little guys.
Bloop. Looks like it's whipping nicely.
It is.
It is.
Don't act like I'm doing a bad job.
It's not you doing a bad job. Sometimes things just don't do as expected.
It's not doing it as expected. We barely even started.
We don't. I don't know the process of this one specifically.
Well, it's just like any regular icing.
Yeah.
We're gonna need so much more icing sugar. I may as well just, you know what?
You're just dumping more in. I mean, it's worth it.
Okay, my loves.
Ooh.
I'm
That's
doing
a
a
whole lot.
recipe that called for an entire can of chickpeas. Okay? I'm not doing a recipe that only wants a few tablespoons of water.
Yeah, this is different to the icing that she made yesterday.
Okay.
Different.
Well, it's gonna be the same, just more.
Yeah. Still different though. I mean, it's not like you just added water.
Anyway. This is disgusting.
Looks like snow.
It does look like snow. We can dust.
It's
We can dust.
Christmas!
We can dust some of it on
Dust
top
the
of the
edges and. This, yeah, no, that's a good idea.
I like it.
Oh, I like it.
This is sticky and horrible.
Yeah, it's not very fun.
Come on, guys, get together.
It looks kind of gross.
I think
Icing just looks kind of weird.
I think that the aquafaba was a bad idea. I was trying to be fancy, but we could have just made bad icing with water and then used that.
Well, it's fine.
But no one in chat's allowed to say that. Only I'm allowed to say that.
I guess in my head it was just like, if we're not gonna eat it, I don't think it's that big of a issue.
But I wanted to try.
Exactly, that's why.
Because I read all these things online that was like, this is... Mostly, I think this is going to be stronger when it dries or whatever, supposedly. So it would maybe be better if you were going to...
If you were going to, like, build with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But maybe I'll try and...
I mean, it looks like icing. It just looks like... Right now, it's slightly thin icing.
Well, that's because it has to be whipped longer.
Whip, 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 whip.
We mix it on high. The aquafaba works like egg whites. Like, you know how you can whip them?
Like a meringue.
Yeah.
Like a meringue.
Well, just keep whipping it until it works. See?
See?
I don't know how long or how much they can hear us.
I think it's fine. They can hear us. It's just the loud, annoying noises. Oh, look what's still hid.
Oh yeah, the dog treat that I started eating. Just keep whipping. Come on, guys. It's getting fluffy.
It is whipping. Did it say how long to whip it for, or did it just say until it's done?
Someone in chat said 10 to 15 minutes.
Oh my god. I can step to the side and do it if you want, so it's not annoying.
You could do that.
Do you want me to do that?
Well, we'll take turns.
Yeah, but I'm more concerned about it just being constant whirring for them.
I mean, that's not ideal, but they're gonna like it. But we need to keep whipping it, not necessarily for a time amount, but more so until it's thicker.
Yeah.
It's thicker, but it's still liquidy right now, but you can tell it's getting thicker.
Yeah, no, I can tell as well.
No, this is the fastest speed on my hand mixer. I've got it all the way up.
It's pretty fast.
Come on, little guys. This better be enough icing.
Oh, this is more than enough icing.
You don't know that.
I guess if you could
we're
do
gonna
it-
ice like the whole roofs and stuff.
These aren't big gingerbread houses. We're fine.
Yeah, they're small.
I think it'll be okay.
Think I should
Seems
keep
pretty
the mixer in
cozy.
place and it'll work quicker? I don't know about that, but we'll see.
Your hand.
My hand is vibrating.
That's funny.
It looks kind of like melted marshmallows.
Yeah.
I don't think it works like that though, my besties. I think you want to do it all the way around. It's getting thicker, you can tell.
Do we actually have to do this for like 10, 15
Turn the
minutes?
bowl. I don't know.
I guess you could oh,
Do you want to add more?
more sugar?
I don't know. It needs more.
Yeah. Wanna stop? How much more?
Well, not like right now. It's fine. Just leave it for now. Can you do it now? My hand hurts.
Yes.
Oh, thank God. My life is better now. Anyway, how you all doing? Focus. Come on, little guy. Go buy a KitchenAid mixer. I have a KitchenAid mixer. You are so annoying. Look at this. I own one. It's right here. I wanted to use the hand mixer on stream because it's easier than moving this thing out of the way.
Yeah. That's also louder.
We literally only have this counter to work with. Anyway. This is better. What? You didn't have it on the highest setting?
You gave it to me like this, so I thought it was on the highest. But you turned it down from when I put sugar in it.
No, I'm sorry. I don't mean to act annoyed. It's just frustrating when you're trying to do something in The Sims or in your kitchen, and then everybody's like, "You're doing it wrong. Do it like this." Because everybody means well, but it's like there's 20 different opinions.
Yeah.
And I'm just trying to make icing, and it's working.
There's a lot of voices happening, you know?
Focus. Well, I hate this camera. Truly, it's so annoying. What are you doing?
I fixed it. Do you want to try it? I can still
Try eating it?
Yeah.
It's getting a lot thicker.
Yeah, look at that. Let me try it.
Tastes like marshmallow. The bad ones.
No, that's a real bad. There's too much lemon juice in it.
I didn't taste the lemon juice.
Oh.
To me, it tastes like marshmallow.
No, it doesn't. That's the face that you pulled was the that's a marshmallow.
Because it was surprising to me.
Phone.
No. Do you want to stop for a second? I was going to put some more. And we'll mix it by hand first so you don't spread it everywhere.
Oh.
Just get it
I could
a
have
little
done that
bit.
with this.
Yeah, I know, but I'm nervous.
You don't
about
trust me?
Exploding it. We might need a lot more than that, probably. Okay. What's the flavor? Well, it's just
Chickpeas and lemon.
chickpeas and lemon.
It's not good.
Oh, we didn't put any vanilla in it either.
Oh, does it need that?
Yeah. She said a
Okay.
teaspoon, but... Oops, that's too much. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. That's actually really bad. It's going to ruin the color. What do I do? What do I do? What do I...
Why did you grab it? No.
Oh, no. Oh,
Why
no.
did you grab
Oh,
it?
no. I think... Wait, let me get a spoon.
Why did you grab it like that? There we go. Okay, now I'm gonna mix.
I should have measured it. I just winged it. Now there's weird sticky stuff all over my sink.
No, that won't discolor it. Look, it's done.
I guess there's a lot of...
We aren't mad at you. Well, that's good.
Oh, okay.
I don't know why you would be mad.
The color's fine, I think.
Yeah, the color hasn't changed. They can see more.
I made a mess.
I think it's because it's in a silver bowl.
Yeah. If we were using the white bowl, we wouldn't be able to see that well.
But like, I don't...
Besties, it doesn't even taste bad. This is why I don't like streaming with you, because you make all my stuff look bad.
It tasted kind of like lemon.
You were just surprised, and no one's even gonna eat the icing. It's only for the gingerbread housing.
Oh yeah, no one's gonna eat it.
It doesn't matter what it tastes like.
I would eat it.
The gingerbread house?
Yeah.
These are really hard, and they're gonna be sitting out for days.
Yeah, they already have been at Publix.
You don't eat the gingerbread house? I don't even want to eat the gingerbread cookies that I made. I don't like the taste of gingerbread.
Taylor doesn't like it.
These are better though because these are soft. Gingerbread houses are like really hard. A lot of times the recipe that you use for gingerbread houses, like people don't make gingerbread houses to taste good. They make them so they are structurally sound. So like like they're fine, they're edible, but like they're not meant to taste good, you know? Because they're meant to stay up and last a while. I think that we should just add a bunch more icing sugar and then see if that helps, and then just be done. There's hair in there now. Did you see it?
No.
I saw a hair in there.
Let me just...
It was probably a cat hair.
That's fine. This is feeling thick now.
And I think some people eat them. But anyway, I wouldn't eat it, personally. Okay, endless anxiety, bestie, I love you, but that is such useless information right now because we already did it. I'm not gonna start over.
It's too late.
It's too late.
This is gonna, yeah, this is
That's
thick
better.
now. This is thick.
It's fine. This isn't ruined. I think everyone in chat is panicking a lot for no reason. This is not like unfixable, nor was it even messed up in the first place. It's fine. It's fine.
If anything, we've made too much.
Look, it's fine. This is exactly correct.
Oh, I took it out too soon.
It's not stiff enough, peeps.
Tastes better now. With the vanilla and more sugar.
It didn't even taste bad in the
I
first
didn't
place.
say it tasted
You're
bad.
making everyone think that it's weird.
It's not weird.
I feel like I need to defend myself in these situations.
You don't need to defend
I
yourself.
know, but I just...
Why do you need
You're
to
making me anxious.
Why do you need to defend
I don't
yourself?
think I like gingerbread houses.
We shouldn't have made our own ice.
Yes, we should have. It's fine.
It's the start of the... No, I know it's fine. I just mean it's the start of the end.
I just want it to be cute, and I know it's not even going to be cute because I'm not good at that kind of thing, so it's just going to be a
mine's
disaster.
Mine's going to be so bad.
You know what I mean? It's just going to be a fail, and all around. It's going to be ugly. Like...
No.
How stiff are the peaks? More icing sugar.
More. That makes sense. Yeah, when we added that, it would like actually made a really big difference like the last lot. I don't think me mixing is gonna do much more.
Okay.
Oh, this one's a big bag.
Yeah, this is a 2-pound bag of icing sugar.
There's so much sugar in this. We're gonna have icing forever.
Okay, we're gonna put a lot of icing on the thingies.
That's enough. That's
and
enough.
also, we're gonna possibly ice some cookies later, so...
True.
It's not like there is a lack of need for icing.
This is gonna be it. Look, you see how much? See how I'm struggling. See how it's moving all together.
Yeah, mix it.
There's still chunky, isn't there?
Yay!
It's coming together.
How stiff are my peaks?
It's not mixed yet.
Can I taste it again?
Yeah. Thoughts? See, you don't even look happy about it.
But I don't like this kind of. It tastes like powdered sugar.
Yeah, it does just. I mean, that's all it is.
With an aftertaste of marshmallow.
Well, okay, we're not getting stiff peaks, but I think it will
More.
harden up.
More.
More?
More.
I think
That might be enough.
I think that might have been too much.
Well, you can add water.
Water.
Wiggle, if you're seeing like your chat censored, click the gear
Oh
icon.
yeah, that's a Twitch thing.
There's a
not
chat
Taylor's.
filter setting that you have on, and you can turn off. You can do it for like swearing, or there's like there's different kinds of censors that you can turn on and off.
Some things
But,
get censored
yeah,
that like
if you're
don't make
seeing
sense.
like asterisks in the chat censoring words, that's a setting on your end and not ours. But it's like called chat filters, and you can see it in the gear icon if you click it.
Trying to crush this piece.
I think that'll be good now. I think it's fine. It looks thick enough to me. Yay! Okay.
Progress.
To mix our red and green. Now I have food coloring. I think that's good.
It's thick. It's thick.
I think that's
That will
perfect.
work.
Yay! Okay. Let's mix. How much do you think you'll need of the other colors?
I don't know. We have a lot of icing, so I think we can
We
be.
do have a lot of icing. This is perfect! Thank you all very much. We have succeeded.
It does look like melted marshmallows. It does.
It does look like melted marshmallows.
I guess it also just looks like meringue, which is, you know, same look, same vibe.
Okay. Do you think that's going to be enough for like the red?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's mix.
How many drops?
I don't know. This, we'll see. It's going to be kind of pinky, isn't it?
We
No matter
shall
what.
see.
This is not very good food coloring. That's not too much. Don't worry. I've done it before with this food coloring. It's going to be fine. Candy cane.
Oh yeah. Yes, look how pale that is.
Okay. Yep. Nope. She needs some more.
Nope.
Nope. Doesn't have to taste good. Just has to look good. It's never gonna be red.
No, I know.
So, as long as it's like red enough
Oh, that's better.
and we like it,
Yeah.
it'll be fine. And we can also base how much coloring we put in the red based on how dark we want the green to be. Like we can
Yeah.
do the green now and then see.
Yeah.
That'll be good.
What theme are we going for?
I don't know.
A winter wonderland. I don't know.
Do you wanna
Do I want to what?
lick off or clean off the mixer thingies before they like dry on there?
I'm not licking that off, but I will clean
Okay,
it off.
well I didn't know if you wanted to.
Not with the icing.
We can always make more red icing if we need to as well.
Oh. I whipped.
I think I need more green than I need red. Do you?
I don't know. I have no idea. Yeah, just do more green. It doesn't matter to me.
Okay.
It's raining.
Just like it's spraying all over the
Yeah, I know.
the keyboard.
The keyboard.
Hello?
We're cleaning the
Where's the
laptop.
green one?
Here.
Oh.
Here.
Oh. Okay. I was getting really nervous. I thought it was going to be ugly, but now that I've done my green, I feel better. Okay. That looks like so much.
Whee! Is this one the dark green?
Yeah.
Good. Doesn't look it, but it is. I like the cute pastel shades.
Yeah, I think those are actually pretty good shades of green and red. I think that could work just like that. You know? Mm-hmm. It's kind of a similar color as the gumdrop, so...
The gumdrop.
That is not the same color as but you get the idea. Ah! I got food coloring on my hand. It looks like blood on my hand. That's not good.
Do we want more green or less? Or less? Or is that right?
Do you like the color?
Yeah.
I think that color kind of matches the vibes of the... Oh, they're a bit brighter in real life than they are in that camera. Can you see it in this camera?
Yeah.
That camera is more true to color.
This one we tried to fix.
Ooh! Oh, jeez.
This one we tried to fix, but...
They're a little bit too light on the camera. They're still pastel, but maybe a bit brighter.
Yep.
In real life. I can add a little bit more to it. Maybe. See if that helps. Okay.
I want to mix.
Make it a little bit more red too. I'm getting the food coloring on my hands. I don't want to dye my hands.
It looks like on the camera it didn't change.
Oh, does it really?
Yeah.
This is the hard... We need to get a better camera to use as the second cam because...
Yeah.
It's so hard to tell. Okay.
Well, it's a webcam, so there really isn't that many settings, and we don't have, like, the webcam software installed. So I was trying to fiddle with it, but...
Okay.
Nothing was making it look better. Like, not even the white balance.
Let me make...
I'm scared of piping the bag, them.
You're scared of using the piping bag?
Yes.
Okay, I will fill it for you. Which will help, I think.
Yes.
We're gonna start with the white, I think, Dan. Is that okay?
I mean, that makes sense to me.
Okay. Here I have piping bag on my hand. Now I need a spoon.
A spoon.
Thank you very much.
I have a big spoon.
I need a smaller spoon.
Oh.
I don't want to get it all over the sides.
A medium spoon.
Okay.
Get. People say that, right?
Get in. How exciting. Look. I'm filling it.
Yay!
Okay. And another big scoop.
Scoop.
I think that will be enough in there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I know some people fill icing bags by putting it on a cup. I find it is easier to do it in my hand. Like, I prefer to do it in my hand like that, so that's how I'm gonna do it. Okay.
This is scary. This is spooky scary.
I want to cut, like, literally the tiniest. I want it, like, really thin.
You do? That makes sense. These are small as well.
Can you get,
Okay, what?
Do you want to get just one of the gingerbread houses out? Let's try this and just see what the consistency is like. I was thinking about piping on
the roof.
Oh, there's water on this now.
I don't think it's water.
No, it feels wet.
Oh, I thought it was like an oil stain.
I think...
That makes sense. I mean, the top was on.
Should I do, like, scallops? Get my photos out.
Get my photos out. I think so. It makes the most sense. Most people do that, right?
I like...
That one's...
I think this one is doable for me. They did, like, a crisscross sort of pattern. See? So maybe I'll crisscross it.
People don't do that often. That'd be nice.
Oh my god. Ah! It's too thin!
Do we need a...
That's actually good though. We have a detail one.
We're gonna keep it?
Yeah, because I'm gonna
that's
want...
scraped off nicely.
I'm gonna want a really thin one.
Okay.
Okay. Let's fill a bigger bag.
There's one here.
Oh.
Let's put the icing. Oh, it's behind you.
Yeah, I put it on the chair.
Is that a bubble?
Yeah, it's bubbling. Okay. This makes me nervous. I'm feeling a lot of pressure. Dan, I think it would be best if both of us focused on the same one at a time.
So we're not gonna do a competition?
No.
Okay.
I think it's hard to watch because there's not enough counter space to do that.
Yeah,
really.
we don't have a good setup for that.
This isn't a good setup to try and do two at once, because we're standing to the left of the sink. And as you can see, I mean, you can tell on the camera, the sink's here to one
So we're
side.
doing one half each?
No, I meant we could just make decisions together and each do things on it.
But I'm gonna fail. I'd rather... I don't know.
You'd rather what?
I don't know. You can do that.
Well, we could do like mine first and then you could do yours next and I'll just sit here and judge you.
No, I don't like that. I don't like that either.
This one I filled up a lot more. Oops.
That's like how much you cut the last one.
No, it's
isn't
not. Ah! Okay, I don't know how to hold icing bags. No!
Just you have to commit. You have to commit. Oh, that's good.
Oh my god, this is actually perfect. Oh my god, I'm gonna do it. Oops. Oh my god, I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I'm doing it.
She's doing it!
I'm doing it! Okay. Oh shoot, I messed that up.
That's alright.
The lines aren't that straight, but that's okay. Okay.
I do like the idea of a crisscross.
Okay?
Now you have to cross it.
Yeah.
You have to criss that cross. Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Oh
Oh
boy.
boy.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. Okay. It's kind of dripping a little.
No, it's not.
Maybe I put too much.
Well, it's not dripping. It's just that. Okay, I think you need to do like a tiny line there. In the
Here.
corner. Yeah, in the corner.
Yeah. And then maybe if I put like if I do line the edges.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's a good idea. I am decorating one. We have another one, but we're not doing a.
Line the edges. This is I think it's a one at a time kind of deal.
Yeah, there's not. We don't have much counter space. We were trying to figure it out beforehand.
Oh, that's very not good.
But based on how much space Kayla's needing, I don't think there's space for me to do it all.
Yeah, I don't think we can do it at the same time. Okay, it's not that good.
It's amateur, but it's cute.
Well, now maybe the other side will be better. I'm going faster this time.
But we do have two.
Okay.
There's more lines on this side.
Shut up! No, there's not. You're wrong.
I'm wrong. I am speed. You like to go fast.
Okay. There are more lines on that side, but it also does
Make
look
sure,
better.
Yeah, just put that to the corner. That's okay. You won't. It doesn't matter. You won't be able to tell. You won't be able to tell. It's okay. Honestly, the fact that that isn't.
Oh. Oh. My hand is shaking so much. Oh. We did make mince pies yesterday, Allie, yeah.
We did, yeah.
So it was cool. They suck, though. Well, Dan likes them. Oh, that's not straight at all. Fail. Dan, my hand is shaking so much!
It's because you need your other hand to, like, help guide it. But you're just, like, committing with one hand.
Well, that's because I had icing on my hand. I don't want to get it all over the back.
Yeah, I know. That's what I mean.
That looks okay.
It does. You haven't showed them that side yet. It looks pretty good. What are you gonna do with how are you gonna detail it? How do you want to detail it?
I want to put gumdrops in the squares.
In all of the square? Are you gonna cut them?
No, I'm gonna put gumdrops in the corner, like where they meet.
Oh, wait, what?
I'm also gonna put gumdrops on top.
Yeah, I was gonna say something needs to go on top.
Come on, give me some fat icing so I can do this. Okay.
Wait, what colors? I want to help.
Yeah, let's pick.
You want all one color?
No.
Do you want the same color on each end?
Well, I think we should do a pattern.
Do you want this? Okay. So you don't want
Should
the
we
same
do
color
like
on each
red,
end?
then
Oh, okay.
green,
We're doing them immediately.
then yellow.
Red, green, yellow, purple, or clear?
Orange.
Orange. Back to red.
Back to red, yeah. Oh, they're slippy sliding.
Sorry, it'll dry.
We should have waited for the icing to harden a little bit on there.
Nah, we're fine.
I guess we know now for the rest of them, though.
It's a bit slippy slidey, isn't it?
That's okay, though.
Some of these gumdrops are different sizes. Shall we just even these out so it...
No, it's okay if it ends on green,
Okay.
I think.
Okay.
It's kind of Christmassy.
Red light.
Uh-oh.
You can tell they're kind of slippy slidey.
No, I touched it!
You about to wipe that on me?
Yeah.
They can tell it's slippy slidey a little bit. Oh no! No! Because they got like the top down view so they can see it from a good angle.
It's fine. It's because it's like not straight there. Oh no, it's dripping off the edges, the icing.
It is, yeah.
Well, maybe it makes it look like snow.
Yeah, we can do that. At
Look.
the top, yeah, do that at the top maybe.
No, I just leave it. Just leave it. Just let it.
Just let it go. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.
I just wiped my hand off on the counter. How the heck am I supposed to do the front door?
How the heck? They can't even see it. That's so sad.
Yeah, well, they can see it afterward. Oh, Dan.
What? Do you want the detail one? The detail brush?
No, not yet. I'm just gonna go. Uh-oh, it's too tall and skinny. Guys! It's ruined! It looks so stupid!
No, it doesn't. It looks cute. You don't even get to see it. You can't even see it nicely anyway because we can't lift the roof up because it will just fall apart.
We can hold the whole thing
It's
up.
like a Minecraft house. This is literally a Minecraft house. I personally think that instead of having a window up there, we should put like a mint or something.
We can put the mint in the window.
Okay. You'll do that right now.
I want to put icing in the whole door.
Hold the door.
Maybe we could put like a sprinkle as the doorknob. Or we could put the mint on the door like a wreath.
Yeah?
Yeah. Okay. Do you want to hold it up for them? All the icing is really falling off.
Well, lilsimsie fell off. There's a hair there.
Yeah, I know. It looks okay. It's not that good, but it looks okay.
Kayla made the door, like, got scared, made the door a little bit wider.
No, I didn't.
Oh. I thought you did.
No, I got nervous because it was too small, but I didn't make it wider.
Oh.
So now you're just lying on stream.
Well, I thought that's what I was, like, puddling at the bottom.
Everything's dripping!
Maybe this wasn't a perfect icing consistency just yet. Maybe it did need to harden up a little bit.
Okay, I'm gonna do 2 really big windows in the back.
Ooh. Do they have a nice view out these windows? Do they look out to a mountain?
No, look out to the kitchen counter.
Well, to them it's a mountain, look.
Are you calling me a mountain?
No, the drop-off.
Oh, the cliff?
The cliff that they live on.
And there's a big monstrous cat that lives in this house. I mean, in the cliff.
Oh, yeah.
Look. Oh, I need my detail piping bag.
Look. Just... We got some details. Oh, look at that detail brush. Go. Do they have an upstairs, or is it just for show? Is it
No,
like the
I
attic?
think it's just
Is it a
for
window
show,
in the
like in
attic?
Minecraft.
Like in Minecraft. I really love how it's puddling in the bottom.
Yeah, well,
it's like such a thin layer of icing for the
show
door.
them. It looks like there's a doormat.
Looks like the door's melting.
What packs does this use?
Look at how the door is like melting.
I think it looks good.
It's like a thin layer of icing for the door. It's okay, we'll detail it.
Does the do the gumdrops need adjusting?
Oh yeah.
Oh god.
Oh yeah, they need adjusting. I've been having a hard time adjusting. Thank you.
Oh.
Everything's true.
No. Okay, wait. I think I want to get
Oh, this is not going too great.
I want to get my green icing.
Yeah? What are you gonna use with it? We can wipe it off.
No, I thought wait, you don't like it?
No, it's...
I thought that the doormat looked like a doormat.
They don't even see it properly. Wait, let me show.
It's a doormat. It's cute. It is cute.
Yeah, but all the other icing is dripping too. Like, look at the wind. Look at these back windows. It's like a Halloween house. Look at that. It's like woo.
To get a better grip on this again. Okay. I'm gonna do the sides.
On the counter.
Or maybe I'll do some like.
That's the smudge you just left.
Oh, besties.
It's just gonna fall off.
This is just gonna fall off. But maybe it'll look like snow, Dan.
Well, maybe it'll stay. Maybe it'll harden. I thought you were getting the green out.
Yeah, then I changed my mind and wanted to do this.
Oh.
It might fall off like snow.
If it falls off, it's potential to like swing back and hit the whole house.
Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh.
Let me flip it.
Very carefully turn it around so they can watch
Oh,
it
it's
fall.
literal. I'm literally.
Very carefully. No! Okay, I'll do less.
This icing is like needs a tiniest bit more icing sugar.
Yeah, that's possible.
It's too late now though.
But we're going.
We're going.
Full speed ahead. Well, can we wipe it off the front there?
Oh yeah. Don't get your hair in it.
It made like an icicle.
It kind of looks like it's separating here, so I think it honestly needs more icing there to fill in the blanks.
Okay. Hopefully it'll meld together.
Yeah, it will.
Some more in the back too. The back didn't do as bad.
Except the windows are struggling.
Shh. It's
Oh,
snow.
more just dripped.
No, more just dripped over here too.
It's okay.
Dan, it's ruined.
It's a. It really does look like an icicle. I can't even really tell that well, but it does. It does. It's snow. Yeah, exactly. Want to get the green?
Yeah.
What's the green for? Bushes and trees? Are we not doing any decoration on the sides, or is that just going to be bushes and trees?
I think on the sides I'm going to put bushes. Maybe I'll get like a fat piping bag of green. What are your thoughts on that? And we'll get like big green bushes.
Yeah.
On the sides, yeah.
Yeah.
And once it thickens a little bit more, we can start putting the candies on. I want to line the whole bottom in gumdrops. And I want to put the small gumdrops on the roof. Or we could line the bottom with...
You might get stuff on your phone.
We could line the bottom with marshmallows.
Oh, that'd be cute. Stick some candy canes in the ground by the front door.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hide it with landscaping. I have taught you all very well. I'm taking all of my years of experience in the construction field, and I'm bringing it into my gingerbread house. Okay.
How big of a fine tip?
Well, we were gonna do bushes, weren't we? Or do you want to do fine tip?
You haven't cut it yet.
I know. I'm just thinking. What do we want to do first?
I don't know. We're gonna put another one of that in. We got.
I was thinking about getting like big balls around the sides, like bushes.
Yeah, do that.
So big tip.
Sure.
Oh no! Oh no! Okay, I'm going.
I just caught icing.
Oh no, it's too thin.
Too low.
Well, it's a good thing I started in the back. Oh god.
Oh, that's no. Oh, no.
Okay, we might have to wipe that off.
It's turning into grass. It's going from bush.
Dan, it's winter. Wipe it off. Fix it. Fix it. Get a paper towel quick. There's still a tip on this.
You have to give me a moment.
Okay, this was epic fail. Epic fail.
Maybe the icing wasn't ready.
No! It just ruined the window in the front! Oh, the dripping is horrible! Oh, no, 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 no. Look, look, look. We've had some casualties. And then there's this problem.
Why did it look like that?
It's fine.
How am I supposed to wipe this off with this? How is this supposed Oh no. Oh no, I hit the window.
Dan!
No, now there's green tips on the bottom of the window.
Oh, Dan!
It's not my fault.
I'm just gonna start putting my gumdrops in the roof.
Disaster. How am I supposed to keep this off? You put so much icing down here. I should have just used my hand.
I think once we put candy on it, it's really gonna improve this.
It's not gonna stay.
The candy does stay now that the icing is hardened. Don't be stupid.
I didn't realize you were doing that. It's left a green
tint
to the bottom.
That's fine.
Is it?
Yeah, I'm emotionally prepared for that.
Well, what if I get rid of it with a wet finger?
It's fine.
It's in the cracks and crevices.
I just realized that I'm sitting here clasping my hands like I'm praying. Oh no! This is very alarming, I will say. I don't blame you. Do you like how that looks?
Yeah, that looks good.
Here, besties.
So you
here
don't want
is
to do the big... I don't think this...
What?
Wait, do you want this anywhere?
We were going to put it on the front door, weren't we?
Do you want to do that now?
Well...
Is it going to hold?
No time like the present. It's fine. I think that'll stay just fine. The roof is easily the best part, because it's the only acceptable part.
Yeah, it's the only part that's like not vertical, so not everything is falling off of it. Wait, are you continuing the pattern?
Yeah.
I want to help.
Uh-oh.
What?
No, I was using the smaller ones, but we're out of the yellows. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
But I made this whole pattern, Dan.
Be careful!
Ah!
Oh my god!
Okay.
Hi, Snap.
I think we might be okay. If I just make sure...
So are we copying the pattern?
This is red and orange.
It's different. Well, I got greens out to help and you're doing it.
Well, get the red and orange.
Oh. Oh, I want to help. Okay, what do I start with? Orange?
Whatever works.
What do you mean whatever works? Is there even enough oranges?
I hope so.
I have wet hands, so I'm getting rid of the sugar. Where do I start?
Just
There's
on
a
this
snap
corner.
hair. This one.
There's a cat hair on it.
On me. Where do I put the next
The
one?
roof reminds me of a
Where do I
squeak
put the
void
next one?
now. It's not really very obvious. You just have to kind of wing it. Snappy.
But they're like wonky. It'll go up.
That's fine. Do you like it?
It's got a spiky roof.
Do you like it, Snap?
It's got a spiky roof.
Anyway, this is my cat. She's come to say hello. You want to help? We just discovered some cat hair in the icing, and you haven't even been in here yet. How old is she? She's 13. 13th Christmas!
Moving this away because the thing is getting wet.
Well, now what do we do?
Is that done? The sides aren't done.
No, it's not done, but what do you want to do next?
Oh.
I think it would be fun just to hold her as long as she lets me. So you want to do some... Well, what if we line the whole bottom in marshmallows all around, like we talked about?
Okay, so I need to get icing. Which
Yeah.
Which
Get
one's
the
the big one?
That one.
How do I do this?
It's okay if it's messy, because... Well, that might be the small one.
Perhaps it is. No, this looks like the small one.
Oh, did you really, Christine? Oh, we got Snap some new toy. Oh, that's the small one.
It's not even coming out.
We got Snap some new toys. I got a couple cool ones. I can't tell you about it yet, though, because she's right here.
They can't see it. Maybe I should.
She's getting heavy. Like, now I don't really want... No, I'm saying I don't know if I can keep holding her.
They can't really see it.
But she hasn't asked to leave yet. I think she likes it.
It's not what?
Oh, you want to go down? Okay. Thank you. I'll see you later, Snap. Thanks for hanging out. Then she has to leave. Ola, thank you for the 5 gifted subs, by the way. Thank you so much. Kayla, your dad is challenging Dan to a dance-off.
Absolutely not.
No?
No. Why can't he challenge you?
I'm not gonna do it.
You want to put marshmallows on that side? Is that enough?
Yeah. Let's see how it looks. These are dandies. By the way, big fan. We have some big ones too. I didn't really think about that. We haven't opened them though. Need them. I don't think we should.
We can make a snowman.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. We could make a snowman with the big marshmallows, but do we really want to open them? Because we already have this bag of marshmallows.
Yeah, maybe
open.
not. Maybe not. Told ya, scared. I'm absolutely terrified of you for many reasons.
Well, that's a bit weird, but
It's
okay.
What if we put green icing on that?
Why?
I don't know. For fun. Do you want to do it on the other side?
Yeah.
The line of green. Can't even see.
Oh, the windows are horrible.
How do people pipe? This doesn't work nicely.
Okay. I think it'll be easier if you got on the floor.
No.
Okay.
I'm piping around the edge of the sides. Like, it's not difficult. It's not a difficult.
It doesn't need to be
task.
cute. Could I recreate this in The Sims 4? I mean, I could try. I wouldn't get it up until after Christmas, though. And at that point, is it bad?
Do people even care? Oh my god, your phone's nearly full.
Okay. Dad, what time are you guys coming home? I'm asking so I know what time to go home. My dad went to pick up my grandma. So he has to drive like 4 hours back home today. But that's the real question.
That is.
When is he getting back? Okay.
Well, now what?
Maybe I could pipe some really small detailing around the outside of the door. Which one's my tiny? This one, I think.
What if you detailed it with like red or something?
Okay.
Get the red out.
Uh-oh, we're dripping icing all over the...
Yeah, I'm not surprised. This one needs to be held vertical. This one needs some verticality to it.
Yeah, we could get like a really small red piping bag going to dry off the 12 or so. Okay.
I'm letting this one sit in the sink.
So the way that I fill this, I'm going to put this on my hand and then pull it down a little so it stays up, and then I'm going to stuff it with icing. You see? Well, this feels thicker.
Don't drip on the house. It's been sitting.
Ah! I ran the bowl into the house!
How do you imagine your house gets hit with a bowl? It's like a car, but a bowl.
You know I've been having nightmares about cars driving through my house. Why would you say that?
Because it's not fitting.
Oh, I didn't do that very well. That's fine. I'm gonna get a really small tip on this, though.
This is so exciting.
Alright, I want to do, like, a border, right?
Yep. This is cute. Hey, Snap. I haven't fed you yet.
I think she's asking.
I think she is as well.
Okay.
BRB. Oh.
Sorry.
That's cute. I like that.
It is cute. This icing's been sitting longer, so it's better. I know it's hard to tell, but I'll hold it up for you in a second.
She is indeed asking. Look at that.
Yeah, she's sitting right there. She says, Phoebe. Look. Do you see her right there? I know the lighting's not very good. She's like, I'm ready.
I'm ready. Where's my food?
I'm ready. Okay. Uh-oh. Was it a mistake? I don't know.
What?
I'm adding a red line at the top of the roof.
No, I like that.
The roof is hard now, so... I don't know.
Yummy snacks.
I don't know. Maybe I'll put red dots in between, like with the icing in the middle of the roof. And all the open holes.
Oh, yeah? Feel like red lights.
Is that cute?
That's cute.
Let me do this side so they can see it. I mean, it's really subtle,
I like it.
but it's kind of cute.
More detail, you know?
Yeah.
We need that.
The front's a mess, but if the top looks good... Uh-oh, that gummy bear is falling off. Gumdrop. I was gonna say gingerbread, then I said gummy bear. I'm falling apart, everybody. I'm falling apart.
This icing's probably good to actually use for other things now.
Okay, that looks really cute, I think. Can you hold this up for them? I'm really excited! I'm feeling a lot better.
front.
Yeah.
It's a spiky roof.
That roof I haven't done yet.
True. Little red dots.
Little red dots. Hard to see, but there. Cute!
This roof is so spiky.
We gotta do something to the back as well. The back's a nightmare.
Oh, you need to finish the roof first.
Yeah. The roof makes me feel better, though. Nice and spiky.
Snappy eating.
Yeah, she is.
Every time I touch anything, my hands get all sticky. I hate it.
Yeah,
I hate it.
Everything is very sticky right now.
I hate it.
Okay. Can they see her? Breakfast.
Yes. Breakfast. Snappy's eating. Hey, Snap.
Oops. Uh-oh, I'm on nothing. Okay. Now I'm back.
Oh, was that nothing?
I went to a random black scene. There's nothing there.
Was it face cam?
It might have been.
No, cat. It would have been cat cam.
What other detailing with the little red piping bag should I do? I don't know. Do you want to line the front with some more gumdrops?
Gumdrops. Yeah,
And we
I kind of
can-
want candy canes sticking out. But
Sticking
that's
out. Do you want to put them like in front of the windows in the front?
Or to block them
Yeah.
in
Like
both
on both
windows. Or
sides?
just okay. These are weirdly shaped.
These are weirdly shaped candy canes.
So really weirdly shaped. Is that okay?
I don't know. Hold it up.
It looks kind of
Hide
strange.
it with candy canes.
You say hold it up. This is a task.
Well, the windows looked bad anyway.
The candy
so
canes look so. These are weird shaped candy canes. They're not
I'm
like.
thinking I should try and do
Those
some
windows did look bad. They need to be covered up.
things with icing on the marshmallows.
Oh, you do like.
Like what?
I don't know. Do like a woo woo woo.
Woo 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 woo.
Yeah.
I'm
Oh no.
gonna get icing all over my sweater. It's very hard for me to get at the right angle to get to these.
What are you trying to do? What's
I
your
just want to
vision?
put icing. That's why I'm asking. I don't know what I should do.
Anyone have any ideas? Anyone have a better idea than woo 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 woo? Alternating red and green dots?
Just dots? I can do dots.
Alternating?
Yeah, we could do dots.
I'll get another piping bag out.
Do you want to try and fill it?
No.
I think you should try. You might be good at
You want
it.
me to fail?
You're not gonna fail. It's not hard to fill the piping bag.
How do you do it?
That helps.
How do you make it so it goes around your... I don't know how to do this.
What do you mean? Hold it, and then fold it.
I couldn't do that very well. That's what I was struggling
Yeah.
with.
There you go. Very impressive, Dan.
It's a butthole.
Don't call it that. Why are you talking about buttholes so much recently?
I don't know, I just think it's funny. Do you not think it's funny?
No.
I think it smells like chickpeas over here. That's all I can smell.
It does.
And it's probably because the can is open.
Oh, yeah. You guys want a snack? Anybody? Can I interest you in a snack?
Absolutely not. But if you wanted to know what this kitchen smells like right now, that's what it smells like. And I don't think that's what you were expecting.
No, I don't think that's what they were expecting
I
at
don't think
all.
I should use the rest of the green, just in case. I think I should just do this much. This is more than enough, I think. Do you agree?
Oh yeah, that's plenty.
Because I don't want to use all of it.
Okay. I think... Ow.
We want a thin tip for this one.
Yeah, very tiny, like literally the tiniest little piece you can pull off.
I think I did it.
I'm gonna line this with gumdrops. They're not actually called gumdrops. What did this store call them? Spice drops.
Spice drops?
Mm-hmm.
I think I did it too thin.
Oh, you did.
So when you told me to do the smallest amount I could, you lied?
I guess, yeah.
You're a liar.
Sorry. Whoops. I put some more spice drops.
I'm struggling to cut it again.
Uh-oh. That's good. Okay. Anyway, thank you all for the subs and stuff today, by the way. Are you going to do little dots? That's right. That's good. No pressure. Yay!
Yay!
It is kind of scary doing this. Feels very high stakes, you know?
That's it.
What if we just put a bunch of the mints on the sides?
Would that look weird?
I don't know. Like, just lined them up.
I think that would look weird. This one.
I don't think so. We could do like 1, 2, 3 mints.
Yeah, as like wreaths. What if we just decorate wreaths?
Like, did a green circle and then I put like
Put like red
dots?
around it?
Okay. Do you want me to do a circle or do you?
You can do the circle.
Oh,
You can do it. Actually, not me.
Can you bring this to me?
Okay, they get nothing. They get absolutely no content right now.
No content
Okay.
right now.
The top of your
Dan,
head.
it's so hard. I have to go all the way down here.
It's because it like...
Ah!
This is good.
No! I hit the top of the ceiling!
We can wipe it off. No, it's fine. Keep going with the circle.
No, get it off. Get it off.
All of
Get
it?
it off.
All
It's
of it?
horrible.
All of
It's
it?
horrible.
All of it?
Get it off.
All
No,
of it?
show them first and then get it off.
So it's not as urgent as you might think.
There's not going to be any circles, besties. It's not happening. Oh, that's wrong. I was trying to do a circle, but the roof overhang too much, and then I'm on the floor and I can't get the circle. You have to wipe it off.
Yeah, I know. I'm about to. Oh, I squashed the dot.
Dan, you ruined everything.
I'm not done yet. I'm not done yet. Ruin everything. I said I'm not done yet. Oh, that's cute.
I made a little squiggly line. I like that. Hold it up so they can see it.
I have to do everything.
You do have to do everything. I put like a squiggly green line.
You can see the remnants of the
Just
shape.
eliminate the overhang like on Sims. Okay, let's hold control. Just take off one
Oh.
side. Okay, I'll do this side.
Nuh-uh.
Nuh-uh.
Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh.
Oh, this one I went too fast on. Oh, jeez. Okay, it's fine. It looks okay.
You don't need to see that one.
You get it.
You saw the other one. You don't need to see this one.
You can visualize it. I think you're fine.
What?
I stuck my hand in the icing, but it's not that bad.
Oh. Do you want to do like a little doormat design?
Oh my god, yeah.
That's cute. You want to say welcome on it?
What if I wrote like...
House.
I was thinking more like, hi.
Okay, that one. You're capable of that. What if you did it in cursive?
No.
What?
No. There we go.
That's good. Let me show them.
Yeah.
All I have to do is flip it around. I get the picture. Hi.
That's cute. I thought about writing no, but I think hi is easier.
So what should we do on the sides?
I don't know. I need to. You brainstorm with chat, and I'm gonna do some detailing.
All right, everyone. What should we do on the sides?
I'm gonna get actually some red.
I've been told to brainstorm with chat, and I don't think this is gonna end well for us. There's trees and stuff.
Oh yeah. Tree and Santa.
Vines. I don't think that fits this. Oh, maybe it does, but I don't think it would look good.
What?
Little trees out of icing. I think that there is not much space to design on, and it's gonna be. I mean, we tried to do. Kayla tried to do a circle, and you saw how that went. You know, a gumdrop fence. There's already marshmallows on the sides, so it's like.
We gotta think of
can't
something
really stick much more there.
like to stick on the walls.
Yeah, we need. People are suggesting just sticking mints there, which I guess.
That's what I said.
Cane trees. We can put more candy canes down. That's true. Solid green wall. Shrek head in window. A plumb bob. String of lights out of icing. That makes sense. To do like a... But... Oh! This is cute. Oh!
I made a wreath.
Oh!
It's really
looks
cute.
like a ring.
No!
Looks like a green ring with a red gemstone. It looks cute. I like it.
I tried to do some salvaging, but the icing is still dripping everywhere. But at least the white was before.
The icing artist who?
But that's nice, and we can bring the marshmallows around the back too.
Oh yeah, let's do that. Let's do that now. I want to pipe the thing because that's all I'm capable of.
Okay. You can stick all the marshmallows on as well. That's the tiny bag as well, just fair warning.
I know, just take longer. I feel like it's going to pop. Because I'm squeezing it so much. You know?
I think this one's turning out okay. I don't hate it that much. Okay. Get your marshies.
Your marshies?
Ann Reardon is shaking. Gordon Ramsay, he's in tears. Oh my god, we got Twizzlers too, I forgot.
Wait, is this... Are we going to do dots on these? Are the dots going to... Is the pattern of the dots going to be ruined?
Oh, it's okay if they don't line up.
It's not okay, actually.
Literally, how much worse could I have opened that? That has gotta be the worst bag opening I have ever done. Oh my god.
That's so funny.
How did that even happen? It's literally only open at like the tiny little... Okay, that's not getting resealed then, I guess. No, it'll be fine. Well, it's movie night at my parents' house, so we can bring these. People will eat them. Do you think that this would be a fun addition to, like, put on the sides? Or would it be weird?
What is it? Oh, no. No, we don't need that one. We need a different one.
Just, like, Twizzler.
Yeah, but, like, what is that in real life?
It's a Twizzler.
Yeah, but, like, what is it trying to emulate? A Twizzler.
Yeah. It's just a border around the marshmallows.
You're a border around the marshmallows.
Dad said movie night. What? Dad, it's actually game night.
Yeah, it's not
the UCF UF game.
Yeah, we've decided that we're watching that. It doesn't line up.
That's fine. It's not that we've decided. It's that they wanted to watch it, so we're gonna watch it too.
Well, maybe we can just have one less marshmallow.
Yeah, just take that one off. That's fine.
And then like.
Yeah, rotate it around. That's fine.
Good. Good.
Good. Sports, yes. None of my family are even sports people. Well, I guess my grandma is a sports person. She likes to watch.
She is a sports person, yeah.
I'm going to put the Twizzler whether you like it or not, because you're not being very nice about it.
I just don't understand its purpose.
It's a border for the marshmallows. What about that is confusing to you?
A lot.
Why?
You gonna stick it?
Yes, but I'm gonna cut them all first.
Do you want to stick it with red or green icing instead of white?
Yeah, we can stick it with red icing. Okay.
We're doing some surgical precision right here.
Oh yeah. Obviously.
I like the smell of the Twizzlers. It's distracting me from the smell of the chickpeas. It's a shame Twizzlers don't taste good. Cut the cardboard.
So it'll be like round the edges.
Yeah.
And then I was
That's
gonna
cute.
put. Oh wait! I was gonna put gumdrops in the corners, so I do actually need to make the corners.
Gumdrops. Gumdrops.
Spice drops. Dancing Dan, are you finally caving to my dad?
Yeah. God points. That's what we're doing with colored icing.
Oh, I forgot. No, I've put it down like this.
It's too late now.
It's okay, you can't really see.
It's too late. No.
Do you want to do the icing for the other pieces?
Sure. You want me to feel helpful?
Yeah.
You're telling me we have to do another one after this?
We don't have to do the other one.
I don't think I want to. This one's taking up all my brain.
All your brain power is being used up for this.
Yes.
Can always bake some chocolate crinkles.
Well, that's the thing. If you wanted to bake as well.
No, we don't have to bake. We're just trying to think of ways to spend the time.
I'm installing the new, it's a fence or something.
It is the new fence.
It's the perimeter, it's the property perimeter.
Yeah, and then we'll put like a
see
like that.
Well, let me...
They can't even see.
Yeah, I know, but let's ice this one down.
Biting the ends off your Twizzler and using it as a straw to drink Mountain Dew was peak kid stuff in the late 90s. Yeah, we used to do that too. The good old days, you know?
The good old days. We don't have to.
I haven't eaten. I haven't had Mountain Dew in so long. I honestly don't even remember the last time I had Mountain Dew.
Every time I'm like, I kind of want it, Kayla's like, no!
Because that stuff is like chemical.
It's all chemicals! It's literally all
M Cooks.
Well, who's that?
M Cooks.
Cooks. He's saying cookies.
Oh, he's talking about cookies!
It's like, cookies.
Sometimes you really gotta like translate my dad's messages.
Is this one long enough?
No, he's saying cookies. He's saying cookies. That's what's happening.
Sometimes he says things in my chat and I'm like, I have no idea what you're saying. I have no idea. The lengths of these Twizzlers aren't
Grandma
perfect.
makes a mean cookie.
Is he calling you grandma?
But I make a mean cookie, Dad. Did you see my gingerbread man? Dad. Look how cute that is.
Look how sad he looks.
Isn't that perfect?
Are we putting gumdrops on these ends too? Are we putting gumdrops on these ends too? I mean, there's already 3.
Oh yeah, do that too. It'll be really good. We'll get 2 more red ones.
It's a shame because the Twizzler on this side is longer than the Twizzler on this side. I haven't iced it.
Oh.
I haven't iced it yet.
Oh, M&M. Oh my god, it was M&M cooks, like M&M cookies.
Oh.
He wants M&M cookies.
I see. We don't have M&Ms, sorry.
I don't have any M&Ms.
We don't have any M&Ms.
So what we just did
That's brave to pick it up like that. We just put a board around it with the...
See?
Look how cute that looks.
Now,
that looks better now.
Now we have to figure out...
Now there's still nothing on the sides.
I think honestly it would be okay if we just put some of the mints on the sides.
Yeah?
They're stuck together. Ugh.
Do you want me to put icing on the mint itself and not the wall so you can custom place?
I think so. We'll do 3 on each side. I'm too big. Affirmative store. You telling me to go to the store and buy you M&Ms to make you M&M cookies? Are you kidding me? You go to the store.
Your dad is a man of few words.
I do have to go to the store. Ah! Sorry, false alarm.
You're gonna have to hold him there. I can help.
No, I'm holding him.
Oh, I just put my hand in.
I'm on the floor.
You are on the floor.
Needs M&Ms. Needs M&Ms. Go to store.
Fats.
That's because this one time, he's referencing this one time, my dad will be like, facts. F-A-C-T-S, facts. And he'll say that a lot. And this one time, he was talking about, I don't know, something. He was like, look at me, like, I'm always right. F-A-T-S, facts. And it made us giggle a lot. Cause he was like bragging about himself. And then he was like, F-A-T-S, facts. And I thought it was funny, so.
Yep.
You had to be there.
You did have to be
I don't really remember the context, to be honest with you.
It was 2 years ago now.
It was a while ago.
Are any of them drooping?
I don't think so. Well, maybe a little, but it's fine.
It's not biggie.
All we did was just, you'll be able to see it when we turn it, but we glued.
Yeah.
Oh, you can't see.
You can't see because the overhang.
Well, picture there's 3 mints glued to the side.
You can watch me pipe the mints.
Okay. Moobot, how are we backseat gaming on Gingerbread House? Oh, you would be surprised.
You would be very surprised.
You'd be surprised.
People have their onions.
People do have their onions.
Ooh.
Ooh. I'm trying to think what else I want to do. Part of me wants to sprinkle some powdered sugar on top, like snow.
Yes. That's
Where's
a fantastic idea.
Oh, I think it's under here. We washed it.
What are you looking for?
The thingy from yesterday.
Oh, it might be. Oh.
Yes. This. Onion-like opinion. Yes.
Yes.
Wait, do I need an onion? Oh yeah, you need to be bringing onions to the stream every day. If you don't have an onion, you're not allowed to stay.
That's so true.
You're required to gift 1 onion per stream to lilsimsie. Let me know when you're ready for me to tap tap.
Tap, 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 revenge. Did you ever used to play that?
Tapping on the glass.
You never used to play Tap Tap Revenge?
Waving through. No, I don't know what that is.
It's a game on your phone.
No, I never played that.
You never played Tap Tap Revenge? That's so embarrassing. I'm not gonna lie.
Can I do?
Our age gap is showing.
Our age gap is You know, he's 2 whole years older than me.
Yeah, and apparently that's a lot because you never played Tap Tap Revenge. Maybe it's because I liked Guitar Hero, so when
Do you know what I thought was funny last night in the car with my mom? When she was like, Dan, I don't think you're old enough to remember, because when we were paying for parking, she had this instinct to like...
You need more than that, come on.
She had like an instinct to roll down the window, but crank it down, you know, like with a hand one. But her car doesn't have that. And then she was like, Dan, I don't think you're old enough to remember that. But she didn't say that to me. But I think she was like implying like Dan's older than me, so he might remember, but not much. And Mom, he's 2 years older than me.
But also like winding down a window is still a thing in some cars.
Yeah, loads of people have that still.
Like,
how do we like that?
more.
More?
More. This looks like it's barely got snowed on.
I don't want to cover it all.
You're not going to cover what?
I don't know.
There's no, like, mini details to cover.
How's that? I like that.
I don't think that's enough. They can't even see it.
Yes, they can.
It doesn't. You need more. Maybe from a higher distance.
All over the counter.
Yeah, that's okay though.
Actually, that does look nice. See if we can get it on the gumdrops in the front.
The gumdrops. Oh yeah, that's true. We do need to do a dusting everywhere.
Okay, I think that's good.
That's cute. This is cute. Where's the bedroom in this house? How big is this house?
It's the one
like,
room.
Is this one with the 2 windows 2 rooms? Or is it just a 1 room shack?
I think it's like a studio.
It's like a cabin.
Yeah. It's a tiny house. 32. It's a micro home, 32 tiles.
It's a studio house. It's not a studio apartment. This is a standalone house. This is a detached single family home. It just so happens to be a studio house.
Oh. It's actually a 3-story mansion. Wait, that looks really cute.
I think that this had a redemption arc.
Oh yeah, this turned out okay.
I think maybe we need something on the window at the top above the door.
Yeah, I think so too. Do you think I could pipe, you know how I piped the wreath in the back? Do you think I could do that over the window? Or would that be a mistake?
I would like that. I think that would look good.
Okay.
But like, other than that, it's done. You know?
I think so. It could be. Don't drop it into the oven. Okay. You drop a whole tray of cookies onto the floor.
One time.
One time. And all of a sudden, people start to distrust you. Oh, shoot.
It's okay. It's okay.
It's only like it's the front of the house.
It's cute.
Totally fine if it's ruined. It's not like it matters.
No, this is cute. You did a good job. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I piped a wreath. Boom. It helped.
It's fine. Yeah, it needed something.
This is okay. Anyway, if you missed it, what they're talking about, yesterday on stream, I had just finished rolling out all my cookie dough. I cut out all my cookies. I had my baking tray of my sugar cookies all ready and cut out. I'm going to put them in the oven. Do. I open the oven. No. The parchment paper slips off the tray onto the floor and the bottom of the oven.
Oh, it went into the... You know how some ovens have a drawer under them for, like, things?
Uh-huh.
Half of the cookies went into the drawer.
Like, in between the cracks. Because the oven wasn't, like, all the way open. It was, like, partially open. Which is part of why I dropped them all. Anyway. Devastating. You did that right before our Christmas party? Oh my god, that is so frustrating.
Yeah, I agree. I would cry.
Anyway, they were in the drawer, they were on the floor, they were on the bottom of the oven, they were burning on the bottom of the oven. It was just... Anyway. You like Dan's hoodie? I don't even know where it's from. Neat Dude is where it's from. I have some Neat Dude merch. They sent it to us for free.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, they did.
They did. I paid for this one, though.
Oh, yeah, you bought that one.
I did. Because I wanted it.
I like my gingerbread house. I think it's cute. Can I do another one?
You want to do another one?
I'll speed do it. I know how to ice now. I want to do the door first, though.
That's brave that you've just done that.
What? It's fine.
Wait.
Get that out of the way.
Wait. I can't. You put that in the way.
Shoo! I'm going to do scallops with my icing on the ceiling.
Kayla wants to speed around a gingerbread house all of a sudden.
Heck yeah, I do.
Heck yeah, I do. You never put a door handle on the house, on the door.
I got a door. Can you hold this up? We're actually going to have windows on the sides this time. Oh, I'm doing a bad job with the icing.
Do you want to do the panes now?
Okay.
Now what, other side?
Yeah, just the other... I can do the back later, but... If I can do the windows now, it'll be a lot easier for me later.
We're going. You can't really see, but you can kind of.
I'm speed piping. There we go.
Now
Those are a
what?
bit... Now I'm going to do scalloping on the ceiling.
Okay, on the ceiling.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm scared of the house falling too. What?
Ah! Oh, it's so ugly!
Can't slow down!
No, you can't! You have to just let the icing go. Oh, no!
Well, you also have to finish it so it goes to the edge.
Shh. I got there. I'm doing it now. Ah!
But like, you have to finish the edge of all of them.
Okay.
Oh, that's not what I meant.
Are you happy now?
No, that's not what I meant. I meant that you, like, stopped the scalloping, like, before the roof ended. So there was technically supposed to be a line there. And here. And here. Like, this one's a...
I didn't stop it before the roof ended. I started it centered with the one above it, dummy.
Yeah, I know.
That's fine. Turn
That
it
looks
around.
like a spider web.
Spider-Man!
You don't even want to watch Spider-Man with me.
No, I don't. This one's gonna be a lot better.
Okay.
It's already not.
What is this? Oh, you need to restart. What is...
It's gonna be a lot better. We gotta wipe that off, Dan. We gotta wipe that off.
We're gonna wipe it off.
Wait, I know.
What?
No. I saw a picture and it was so beautiful.
So shine bright tonight, you and
I'm spreading it on
I. Beautiful. Like, are you gonna scallop over it?
Yeah, I'm gonna do it with green though.
Ooh.
That's what they did in the photo.
Ooh.
It was like all white, really thin,
I'm dancing.
and then they scalloped. Oh, tell my dad quick. This is gonna be perfect.
I believe you. It looks like it'll be good. It's
I
like
know
a
it'll be good.
Frosted over.
Can you give me some more icing? On the other side too, yeah, thanks. It's icy. It actually does look kind of icy.
It's isomalt.
Maybe next year, when I'm feeling more brave, we can make the gingerbread from scratch, and we can do that thing that they talk about online where you, so basically what you can do when you're baking the gingerbread is people will bake it for a little bit with, like, in the window holes that you've cut out. They'll put, like, a Jolly Rancher in the window hole, and then when you bake it, the Jolly Rancher will melt, and then, like, flatten out and look, like, shiny, like glass. Which is so cool. Also, bye, Christine. Have a great day. I'll see you later. But isn't that so cool? So maybe we could try that. Don't worry, because we're going to put things on top, so
That's true.
you won't really be able to see. And we're going to line the sides as well. So it won't really matter what it looks like on the sides. And there'll be candy. Yeah, it makes like stained glass. And then you could always combine, like if you wanted to have it be like red and green or like red and yellow, you could put like more than one, you know?
Red and yellow and...
That's more snow than I would expect in Florida. You dropped some marshmallow. I want to let it dry for a little bit. And then I need to be really careful with the scalloping, otherwise it's just dead, it's ruined.
Yeah, you can't go back from it now. You've come and pop in ice.
Yeah, it's already one. I think I need to wait for it to dry a little bit longer. What should we do on the sides then? And what color gumdrops do you want to use on the scallops?
Pink gumdrops on the top again. Chill. Ow. I want to eat one.
I want the red ones. Can you get the bag from over there? There might be enough red.
The one I just had tastes like licorice.
Ew! Do you think they all taste like licorice?
No.
I can eat these. These are safe for me. Ew! I think the white one is minty. Dan, I'm serious. I think the white one is supposed to taste like mints.
This one, the one I just ate, the orange one or whatever it was, it's like spicy. They're not kidding, they're spice drops. They're not kidding when they say they're spice drops. It's gross.
Naturally and artificially flavored cinnamon, clove, spearmint, sassafras, and peppermint. That's actually surprising.
Oh my god.
Are they gross?
The green one. I don't like these. Why did you buy these?
We didn't buy them to eat. We bought them to put on the gingerbread house.
Yeah, but now we have so many of them.
Yeah, maybe my dad will eat them.
No one's gonna eat these.
I'm separating the greens. Sassafras is a great word, I must say. You could probably put all the non-ones, like all the other colors, back in the thingy if you want. Because I only want the red and green ones. Do you agree? Are you going to get the bag back? Or are you still... Okay.
Did you see what I'm doing?
What is that? What is that?
Did you see what I was doing or no?
Yeah.
Is that just a clump of sugar?
Might be. I might want some yellow ones later too. For now, these will do.
That rhymed.
Okay. Maybe my mom will like these. My mom likes gummy candies.
These are weirdly flavored.
They're spice drops. Oh man, I ruined a yellow one.
Yeah, they're spice drops. Doesn't make it good.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Sid, what did you do? What happened? Tell us. Tell us more. Okay. Next year we should make a blue Suburban. Well, it's not too late to start over with the, we can make some blue icing, and then we can... What are you doing to my legs? Don't touch me with your feet!
Don't stomp on me.
Stop! I'm trying to do the icing!
Hee hee!
You literally dreamt that you got an email from Facebook saying it was one of your best friend's birthdays, so you texted him in real life saying happy birthday, even though his birthday was 2 weeks ago? Oh my god! Okay, that's actually really funny.
That's so funny. It's okay, this can be the bad side. This is the practice run. You didn't even go to the top.
Because I'm gonna put stuff on the side. I got the hang of it though.
You did so good. Like the first side of the first before we of the white icing, you did good.
Before we spread it everywhere.
Yeah, but no, because then you messed up on the second one because you were like, well, he's so good. Then you decided to rush it. It's okay. This is good. You couldn't tell, but there was a period. Okay, now finish up the lines.
I don't like it when you tell me what to do. What if I don't want to finish up the lines?
When I said finish up the lines, that's not what I meant. Where's the scalloping there?
What do you mean?
That was supposed to like attach to like the other one.
What do you mean? I don't get it. I don't know what you mean.
That was it.
Oh.
Don't worry. Don't worry.
It's not that bad. It looks okay.
It's really not that bad. It's really
I sort of wanted it to be bigger though. Like the picture that I saw, it was really big. So can I redo it? What if I made it just really big on one side and small on the other?
Spread the green icing as well. Wait, red and dry, put white icing.
Oh, there's a hair.
Yeah, I saw that. Sorry, I should have told you.
I'm holding my hair in my hand next to the icing bag. Okay.
No, it does look good. I'm not saying it doesn't look good. It was just funny for a second.
Oh, Jesus! Oh, no! No!
Oh. No! Why are you going so fast? Slow down!
Because you have to go kind of fast so that the icing just falls correctly. It's working now. You gotta get, like, in the hang of it. Okay, the top is not very good, I will say. Uh-oh. Oh my god, look at my hand! I felt liquid in my hand and I was like, what is that?
Oh. Oh. I must say, you kind of found it going like the big ones here, but that's okay.
Shut up!
Extra flat ones.
I'd love to see you try. I would love to see you try. There's literally no way you can do this.
Can I get a plate and just do it? Let's get a plate out. I just want to chip on it, that's okay. I want to see if I can scallop or not.
Wait, when did you chip that plate? Only one of the plates was chipped and it wasn't the small ones.
This one's been chipped.
No.
Okay, let me get it going real quick. Uh-oh.
Oh, wow! You think you're so good? You think you're all that, Dan? Oh, you think you're all that? No! Stop!
I gave up. This one's the small head, right? Or is this the big head?
No, it's a small. Oh, I stuck my hand right in the eye.
If I had the bigger one, it would have been slightly easier. I felt like it wasn't coming out fast enough.
We've made a really big mess. Okay. I'm going to pipe dots. Oh, Dan, it doesn't look like dots. This one I think is maybe an epic fail.
No, it's not.
Okay, well, it's not dots.
What is it? It's a line.
It's a bumpy line.
It's a line.
Alright, we'll let that one dry a little so we can put the... What I mean is, so we can put the gumdrops on the top.
Gumdrops.
Guys, I don't think I like gingerbread houses. Personally, I find them a little bit offensive.
How have you managed to bring up green icing on the
Stop! You do the other side then. No, you do the other side. Do the other side. Do the other side. Do it.
Just lining the edge?
Yes.
Okay, I will. No, I meant the...
No, do the other side.
This bag's starting to get messy, huh?
Doing better than I ever have. Yeah, I think everybody's probably equally bad at this, unless you're... Oh my god, I was gonna say unless you're like a baker. But remember yesterday when someone in chat was like, I bake cookies for a living, so I love watching this. And then I was like, oh no, a professional. And then literally, within 60 seconds, on the floor goes my cookies.
This isn't good. There's a big gap at the bottom.
Oh, yours is a bit bumpy.
I'm going over it again. There we go. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
This is not our finest work, I will say that. Oh, Sid, I'll look later. I don't have my phone. I don't know where it is, so I literally can't even check. We got a really just messy setup. But I look forward to seeing it. Wait, why'd you put so much on the top?
So we can actually stick
Oh my
stuff.
god, what happened to your hand?
It's messy, so we can actually stick stuff to the top.
I shouldn't do that yet. Oh wait, what if we stuck in the center of the scallops? Like every other with red.
Oh, we don't have enough red for that, right? Maybe we do.
It'd be like every other scallop. So it'd be like there. I'd literally do it like this. So there would be some like periodic...
It's a spiky roof again.
Dan, idea. What if we stuck peppermints in the ceiling? Like,
oh, I love that. Let's do that right now.
like we do them at top. I think they'll stay up. Well, that's kind of cool. Okay. I'm kind of trying to wing it with like the placement of these gumdrops because there's not an obvious there's not an obvious place for them. So
this one is wanting to fall so bad. They're so sticky.
they are really sticky.
Okay, I don't think we can fit another one on.
You could. Oops. Oh.
They're gonna fall. They're gonna fall.
It's because the icing's too wet. Just take them off. Just take them off. We'll do it when they dry a little bit more.
Okay. This one's cute.
The other one?
Yeah.
Yeah, the first one we did was okay. This one's got potential. Like, look how cute that is. That's cute. And I'll just get...
So I got wasted like all my potential.
Okay, these are not working out like they were supposed to.
No. Well, the scalloping's different, so.
It's not exactly uniform scalloping, so the placement is not easy. Okay. Reminds you of strawberries? Well, that's good. Oh no. We have exactly enough red.
There's this one here.
Oh yeah, we have one extra red. Cool.
Okay.
Very cool.
Oh, the gumdrops start higher on the other side.
The scalloping is higher. There's more trim on this side.
Oh, yeah.
Oh. Oh, if we cut the mints in half, they would be cute on the roof?
So true.
I didn't really think about that. I don't know how easily we could.
I think they might shatter. I'm going to try and cut one with the scissors just to see if I can. Okay, well, I got half. And I got this.
Well, I'm
look.
wondering if we could use like a serrated knife.
Oh.
I'm scared I'm gonna hurt myself. Oh, I did it! Okay, I did it on the towel though for some reason, so they're stuck. It's not exactly the same. The half isn't perfect, but
no, I have a small bit here that we could use still.
That works.
There we go, a small one next to it, or the small one next to this one.
I can cut another one. Oh, that did not work. It was not even, so that's too big, but that's okay. Oh my gosh, this is perfect. So maybe we can cut 2 more halves. The half of that one's too small, I think. Okay. This could work.
Butchering your knives just to...
I am butchering my knives just
cut
to do this.
some peppermint things.
It's gonna work. Oh my god, that is amazing. That is genuinely so cute. Okay.
Nice. Haha, nice.
I really like that. Now, I feel like I should try and get some more. I feel like I should do icing on the edges, like, of the roof, you know?
Yeah.
With red. The red is a little bit thicker, so hopefully this one will not drip so much. I might honestly just try and do big dots, but we'll see if they stay.
I guess you just have to do them very separate.
We know that dots work. Especially if they're not touching. So. But do the dots work without falling off the edge?
Maybe. Perhaps.
No, I think I'll just make a line.
Okay.
It's hard to make it look nice. That's really the problem that I face with this. It's super hard to make it not look bad. Okay. Very festive. What is the white box thing on the right? Oh, this is the lid to the powdered sugar.
Oh, yeah, that's not anything.
We should be cleaning up better. Sorry.
Yeah. There's not too much to clean up. It's not going to take long.
Okay, there's a red line. Doesn't look that good, but we got something.
That white goes a lot, like, there's too much, like, roof still here.
So you want to put more white on the...
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Now what?
I don't know how to do the fronts.
Maybe no more windows, no windows in the front, windows in the back, and then we can decorate more.
Do you want to get the spice drops back out? I have an idea.
What colors?
Just the whole bag, because I want to use white. I saw in one of the photos, they did like alternating gumdrops around the door to make the door border. What if we did that too?
White and what?
Just white and green, probably. Or we could do... I kind of want it all to be red, white, and green.
Okay. Purple and orange and yellow.
We could do all white gumdrops to make the door border. Should I just stick them on?
Yeah.
Like that, really?
Is that not going to be too much?
Well, I saw it in the picture and I didn't think it was too much. Oh, it will be too much if they don't stick.
Maybe not that then.
And maybe we could trim the bushes out with, or we could do the, trim the whole place out with green bushes.
What is happening with this?
it's dripping everywhere. This is gonna be a nightmare to clean up. Oh my god.
How has this happened? Let me... Wait. There we go. Look.
Do you think they would look dumb to make the door with the gumdrops? I think it will if the whole thing is gumdrops only.
It kind of smells weird.
The icing?
Yeah. It smells like chickpeas.
Yeah, because there's chickpeas in it. I'm not holding this low enough. That's why.
Hot water.
I'm going to just cover the whole thing with green gumdrops.
Yay! Gumdrops.
Not the gumdrop buttons. Do you know what I've been thinking about recently, now that I've made gingerbread and also worked with gumdrops?
What?
How big did Gingy have to be to have gumdrop buttons?
Could have been small gumdrops.
Yeah, but when you ever seen a gumdrop that small?
I don't know. What am I was looking
He must have been
huge.
huge.
This is the icing they came with. I see.
Yeah. Okay. I want to be done.
Their green and red are very different to the green and red we've got, see?
Yeah, but look at how much less icing that is.
Yeah, there's a lot of it though, look.
No, each of the thingies came with one thing of icing.
No,
they each came with two. No, they came with 2 whites, 1 red, and 1 green.
Yeah.
That's not that much.
No, it's not. It's
We've
really
used
not.
way more than that.
Yeah. Well, we have loads left over.
Gumdrops.
Gumdrops roasting on an open fire.
There must be mini gumdrops, but I even think that mini gumdrops are too big.
Buying small sweets was difficult.
Look at how small my gingerbread buttons are. Show them. That is a normal gingerbread cookie cutter.
I've got this gumdrop for reference. Well, these are tall as well. Look how tall they are.
Yeah. I mean, they also are. They're spice drops, not gumdrops. So
spice drops?
We should stop comparing them, Dan.
Okay, fine. The wiki says Gingy is 9 inches tall. That's pretty tall.
Oh, he's a big gingerbread man.
That's a big gingerbread man.
That answers my questions. He's bigger than mine.
It's not all about size.
Size matters, Daniel. Especially when it comes to gingerbread men. Oh my god, I literally have the exact perfect amount.
That one's a mini one.
There was like one smaller gumdrop, and it was the exact perfect amount to like go around the edge. That is very exciting. Okay.
Now what?
Now we gotta figure out how to decorate the front.
Just separate a little bit.
Stop judging it!
I'm not. Twizzler door? What about a round door?
You think we could make that work? Do you think it would stay?
No. Oh, yeah.
I don't think it would stay.
It's very big. We need to chop the ends off. Let me chop the ends off.
I don't think it'll work.
You're being a pessimist.
This one is cute, though. I will say that.
Still too big.
I don't think it's gonna stay.
Why wouldn't it?
I don't think it'll stay.
I want you to stay. Get it? Yes.
I don't think it'll work. I think that we shouldn't try. Maybe we could try that in the back, but in the front, I'm worried about it.
But it's a door.
I'm just worried that it's gonna like pop because it won't stay round, and then it's gonna like pop off. You know?
Yeah, maybe. Bubble, pop, electric.
I like that, right?
That's cute.
Can I have the tiny green again?
Yes.
I'm gonna make another wreath.
A wreath.
We could make a Snyder's Twisted Pretzel Sticks door. Dan!
What? Let me see it.
It's not centered, but the door's not centered. Please don't laugh, I'll cry. Oh, man.
It's kind of cute.
No, I'm actually sad right now.
It's cute.
Can I have 2 peppermints, please?
Peppermint patties.
There was one attached to my thingy. I'm putting them on either side of the door. Oh, God. This gingerbread house is testing my patience. Maybe we could stack up a bunch of the candy canes in the back.
The door and stuff isn't scented. It's very sad.
No, the door's not centered.
But it's okay.
We might need more icing on that.
Oh no.
You did just hear that the door is centered.
No, you didn't.
I meant not centered.
You heard the... Oh, yeah, exactly.
The door's not centered.
Neither is the wreath above it. But the door looks fine, the wreath doesn't.
What?
As in, like, in terms of being centered.
Oh,
like,
yeah,
the
'cause
door
the
is
door
okay
is-
looking because it's further away from the roof. But the
Yeah.
wreath, you can tell because you centered, like, the holly.
Yeah,
or
I
whatever.
centered the wreath above the door.
Okay, this is too sticky, so it keeps sticking to my hands.
I don't know. Wait, your kids ate your whole gingerbread house despite you warning them that it was like building gingerbread and not yummy gingerbread? Well, hey.
Let me turn it around so you can see.
I respect that they refuse to admit defeat, because that's impressive.
Do you see? Oh,
I
there's
think it
green
looks
icing
good.
there that I can get rid of. I didn't realize there was green icing I could get rid of.
Where?
Oh, no, there isn't. I was just looking, so I saw something else. I guess I saw the
Okay, so on the
building
back,
icing that was under it.
on the back, do you want to put like a bunch of these little mini candy canes that we have left over? Maybe like 3
You can
of them?
eat gingerbread houses. It's just that they're rock hard.
Yeah, so let's... You probably don't want to eat the gingerbread house, is what we're trying to say.
Yeah.
You can. They're edible. It's just, again, when people make gingerbread houses, a lot of times they use, like, they're not using, like, a yummy recipe. They're using a recipe that makes it rock hard so it stays and also stays up.
Yeah.
So the recipe is, like, a brick. It's edible. It's, like, flour and sugar and stuff still, but it's not, like, yummy.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make sense?
Yummy, delicious.
Some people make them yummy still, but I think most people tend to prioritize, like, it staying up over them tasting good. Because a lot of people, they'll make these and they'll leave them up as a decoration on their counter, like, all month, like, all of December.
Yeah, they'll leave them up for a long time.
So they don't really... And then by that point, if it's been sitting on your counter for, like, 2 weeks or whatever...
This one's a kit. We didn't make it.
You probably don't want to eat it anyway.
Kayla wanted to make the gingerbread originally for it, but then was like, no.
And then I baked on stream for 5 hours yesterday, and I was like, you know, maybe I don't want to do more.
Maybe I'm done. Maybe I'm okay. But we had bought these just in case that was going to happen.
And then we used them.
Yep.
Well, think about it, though. We've been streaming for 2 hours, and we've just decorated them, and it's taken us this long. So if we
this
had,
would have been a 5-hour stream.
Yeah, if we had to bake them from... That actually is so cute. Show them.
And just flip it around.
If we had to bake them from scratch... Look. I like it. Your mom hairsprays them after they're done so they won't fall apart. Yeah.
It's kind of funny. That's kind of funny.
Anyway, you can eat them. You absolutely can eat them. But...
This one fell.
Especially if you wanted to, like, make it and then eat it on the same day. Like... But if you wanted it to be a decoration all month, then... Anyway.
This one next to the door doesn't want to stay.
I think this is turning out really cute. I'm very pleased.
So I'm making something stay.
I like that it's all red and green like this as well. Yeah, I guess if you bake it, if it's really like solid enough, you could keep it. Like if you wanted to make like a permanent decoration and you're really pleased with it, you could like glue them instead of use icing, you know?
Yeah.
And then you could like keep it for next year. I don't know if these things would stay on there until next year.
Wouldn't that be gross?
Gumdrops? It
Wouldn't
probably
it, like,
would look the same.
Surely it would like not disintegrate. What's the word I'm looking for?
I think disintegrate might be correct. I don't know. The icing would probably start to look weird.
I think it would all look weird. Moldy, yeah.
Would it get mold? I don't know if this would get moldy. What in it would grow mold? I don't think the sweets would grow mold.
The icing?
Think about when those gumdrops were made.
Yeah, but now they're like out exposed to the elements.
Yeah, they're just gonna dry out. The sweets aren't gonna get moldy. I think they'll just get rock hard.
Yeah, that's true.
Would you stick it in resin? Well, that's even more wasteful. Resin is terrible. Resin is a very hard plastic that is permanent. I don't know if I would do that.
What were you doing with the Twizzlers?
I was thinking about putting a
This
trim.
doesn't want to stay at all.
Do you want to glue it?
No, I'm just going to keep my hand here for a while. You wanted to use that for the trim?
Yeah, like we did on the last one.
Oh, okay, yeah.
We don't have to, though. It's just an idea.
No, I like how it looks on that one.
Wait, there's a couple more candy canes, although... Oh, no. There's 3 candy canes, but 2 of them are broken. So this one is not broken. So we do have one more. If we wanted to put it like a... Whoa! Jeez.
Ooh.
We probably shouldn't.
We don't need it.
I don't know. But, anyway. Oh, you have had a gingerbread house made with icing, not glue, it's still intact, made it when you were 9 and you're currently 23. Well,
oh, wow.
Candy cane chimney. Oh my gosh, that would be so cool.
You should eat it.
But I don't know if it'll stay up.
I don't think it'll stay up.
I think it'll fall.
But you should eat your gingerbread house.
Yeah, eat your 20-year-old gingerbread. Yep. wait until you're 29 and then eat it.
Mm-hmm.
On your 29th Christmas.
No, we need a milestone birthday, like 50 or something.
Oh my god, if you could keep it that long without it breaking, that's amazing. I'm thinking I might just put some red trim around the windows and then call it.
Yeah?
Can you bring it closer to me?
But I was thinking that they could be able to see a little bit more if they...
I can't do the trim on the windows like that. I apologize, but...
Yeah, sorry everyone.
It's too hard to do the
Sorry
sides.
that actually seeing what we're doing is difficult. The setup is not built for that.
Well, it's also like the shape of the gingerbread house because there's that big overhang.
Yeah,
I have to get really low.
Yeah. If there wasn't such a large overhang, this would be okay.
Yeah, it'd be easier, but alas. Okay.
Woo! Woo! Ugh.
They can't even see because the overhang blocks it.
Yeah, I know. Sad.
Okay. That might be done. Do you want to hold it up so they can look around all the sides?
This one isn't as good, but I like it.
What? I think this one's good.
It's not as good as that one. That one's so good.
Oh, do you want to put icing on it or sugar on it?
Can I do it?
Yeah, we have to dry this though. Let me dry it on the towel.
That towel's not very dry though.
This towel's super wet now. Let me get a new towel.
The towel's soaked. We keep washing our hands.
How about a pumpkin towel?
I mean, the other one was like summery, so, you know, it's closer.
All I do is watch Simsie build houses. I know. We build houses of all sorts around here. Okay, let me get you some icing sugar. I'm calling it icing sugar like you call it. You tricked me.
Because that's what it is.
Ready? Yeah, this one is simpler than the other one. It's a different vibe, but it's still good, I think. I love it! It's snow! Oh, this sweater. I saw a bunch of people asking earlier, and I forgot to answer. But this sweater, I bought it from American Eagle like 3 years ago or something. So I don't know if they still have it for sale, but I bought this a few years ago from American Eagle. They tend to have cute sweaters, I think. But this is from American Eagle. Oh my gosh, I think the snow looks really good on it.
Maybe I put too much on that side because I couldn't.
Do you think it's possible? Wait, do you think it's possible to try and get some on the gumdrops there if I put it up like this?
That's what I was trying to do, but I think I put too much on this side because I couldn't tell because I was trying to get it on in the middle.
I think it looks okay. And then. Oh my god, that's so pretty. I think it's.
Back.
Okay, let's hold it up. Here we have. What do you mean? What are you laughing at? I think it's really cute. Well, honestly, I think this is really cute. I like this one.
Do you see how much icing it took to make this one?
The back has the candy canes. I really like it. It's simpler, but it's cute. And if it focuses on it up close. Obviously, the icing is not the best. I didn't do a very good job piping, but it's not that bad. More volume on the wreath. Yeah, I know, it's a bit puny, but I'm worried about trying to do it again because I don't want to... What are you doing? Stop! I'm worried about making a mess. Let's get the other... Do you want to get the other ones so we can compare them? Dan! Oh my god, you are unbearable. I'm serious. Stop!
Okay.
Okay, here's one of them. The other one is really cute, though, I will say. The other one's got more going on. Yay! Oh, wait, do you want to... Can we, besties, can someone take a screenshot and put it in the Discord?
Like
Did you get it? That is my thumbnail for the VOD, yeah. Did you get it?
Or do you want to turn the camera, this camera
Oh, yeah,
off?
turn that off, and then we'll be more
for
centered. Yeah, we're posing for a thumbnail, and they're going to post it for me. Thanks, everybody. Wait, try again.
This is dumb.
All right. Thank you.
Wait, let me bring this back.
Okay. Oh, we got so much to clean up.
No, we're fine.
Hopefully somebody got it.
We can just go back into the vault.
Yeah, I can go back into the VOD, but it's easier if they give me a screenshot because I don't need to dig for it. See? So many pieces of candy. I'm gonna start trying to clear off the counter.
Okay.
At least the mess is very much on this counter.
Yeah, there isn't really a mess everywhere. It's just clutter that's everywhere else.
Yeah, there's like stuff out, like the bag of sugar and stuff is out.
I'm gonna put sugar into this.
Oh yeah? There's probably too much in the bag to fit all in there.
That's okay.
Yeah, there's lots of like stuff out, but it's not necessarily a mess. Oh. Which channel should I put it in? Oh. Memes.
That's a good one.
Just post them all in memes.
Yeah. Okay, there's this much.
The people that in the server right now who aren't watching the stream are gonna be like, what is this? Why are you guys flooding memes with this? Okay. I'm slowly starting to pick up some things. Is it in cooking? Oh, that's a good one too. I don't really care.
Yeah, that one.
Look, when lilsimsie's the one asking for it, you can put it in whatever Discord channel you want.
True.
Okay.
I like how we're tidying up on stream.
Well, we might as well tidy up on stream.
It's kind of fun.
We have to wash these because we're gonna bring them because we're making pizza at my parents' house tonight, so we need to bring these. And now they've got candies
Oh yeah, you wanted
in them.
to use those to put ingredients and stuff in.
Okay. This turned out all right. Jumping pics it is. You can't post in there. So you can't post in that channel in the Discord server yet. It just means that you haven't typed enough in the Discord server. We have it set so you have to be level 3 to post pictures because then trolls can't join the server and post photos like right away. They have to have typed a little bit first. because it's a very big discourager towards people that want to spam like offensive images.
Because they have to hang out and
Because they actually have to interact first.
For a while.
So it is great at preventing trolls, but it is a bit annoying if you're like hanging out in the stream and you can't. Oh, that's extra flour.
Oh.
I need to figure out a place for it. The flour was buy one get one free at the grocery store, so I got two.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Oh, look at this. You know you're worried.
Oh my god, my dad texted me a screenshot.
Aww.
Oh.
You know that it was pouring on there?
Oh.
I peeled it off.
Yeah, the icing was pouring out onto the towel that we had on the counter. It just came right off. Okay.
Very good. Should we have main screen, or should we just have it as that?
We can go back full cam, I think. Nope.
I'm sorry.
And they can be off center. Well, I can try and... No? This way. Oh my god, look at the mess on the counter. This is terrible.
That's gonna be gone in a few swipes.
Okay. Well, hey. We did it.
Yeah, we did.
I'm gonna put some things away. Like, I'll fold the... Oh yeah, you can post in VIP. That's good. Problem solved then. Okay.
They're neighbours.
Cool.
Well, the kitchen's basically clean other than the dishes.
Yeah, there's
This
messy
counter
dishes
here.
and there's the bad counter, but...
That's fine.
Nice work, everybody! And it was there for Tier 3 24 months, by the way.
That's 2 years.
I don't think I want to bake anything else today. I think I'm
Tired.
all baked out. We've done a lot of baking the past couple of days, but
Yep.
these are really fun. I'm excited to have them out on the counter. As far as the rest of our day goes, though, because I need to finish scheduling. I pre-recorded a couple videos to post this weekend, obviously, so I have to record this weekend, but I need to make thumbnails for all of them. And then we need to go to the grocery store. And then we need to clean the whole house. Deep clean type things.
Yep.
I also have 4 presents I need to finish wrapping too. But
Yeah.
that's the plan. So tomorrow I am still gonna stream in the morning, same time, but I'm gonna play Animal Crossing for a tiny bit.
That'll be fun.
Don't forget the M&Ms at the store. Oh my gosh.
We're gonna forget.
Baked out after 5+ hours? You know, Caroline, yeah, shocking, right? I was baked for 5 hours yesterday, and then we did this for 2.5 hours today. I think I'm good with the kitchen.
I don't want to be in here anymore.
We're gonna have to be, because we're cooking Christmas dinner on Saturday.
Ew, look at the water in it.
Oh yeah, the water. You put water straight in the frosting?
No, I just put it
Already?
there. I washed my hands.
He washed his hands over the frosting bowl. Well, I guess the frosting is dead now.
Well, what are we gonna use it for?
I don't know. Maybe I wanted to make some cookies, Dan.
The icing doesn't taste good for that.
No, it doesn't. Well, that was fun. I guess, should we leave?
It's your stream.
I don't know. Maybe
I could leave you and you could be stuck here baking for another 3 hours.
No, I'm okay. I'm good.
Oh, okay.
I'm good. Well, besties, I guess. What's for dinner? Oh, okay, so tonight, we're making pizza. Tomorrow, my mom's making tofu and chicken, but I'm choose to disregard that part. I'm gonna eat tofu. And then on Saturday, I'm making, we're making traditional Christmas roast type, potatoes.
Yeah, we're making a cauliflower roast.
Big cauliflower roast.
things.
And then, classic sides like potatoes, and I'm gonna make bread and,
Yeah. It'll be good.
things like that. So, should be fun. Anyway. Oh, the chickpea water is called aquafaba. If you didn't know, we used the liquid from this can of chickpeas as the egg replacer in the icing. You can do that in a lot of baking.
Okay.
We need to cover this, yeah.
Seal it.
Put it in the fridge. But it's called aquafaba. So,
That's a fun
you
word.
do an Italian dinner, so I can't relate. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna eat tofu tomorrow. That's not quite a traditional Christmas dish either. Tofu and rice. Like literally a stir fry, but.
Okay, well, obviously, because
anyway.
I struggled getting it.
Yeah, that'll be good. Nice. Okay, well, let me go see who else. Oh, I'll do it on my phone.
On my phone.
Easier to see who is live to raid
on my
phone than the horrible laptop that I can't reach.
Gonna have some more of this.
Oh, do you want to try the eggnog right now before we get off?
We had some.
Yeah, but it's more fun today because it's Christmas. Yay! This is oat nog. Like eggnog, but oat. Honestly, Dan, the idea of drinking something sickly sweet right now makes me feel a bit sick. I really don't want to. I really don't want to drink any of that.
Oh.
Just pour it there, it's fine. Ooh. Are you gonna drink that whole thing?
Nope.
So why did you pour it? What is that?
For the shot.
It's eggnog, except it's oat nog.
Yeah.
It's so sweet. It's so sweet. I don't really want to drink it. I really don't. I can't. I think it makes me feel sick right now just thinking about it.
It's honestly
Kayla,
pretty
you got
good.
something you want to tell us. Now, what does that mean, bestie?
It's pretty good. But I don't know how people drink a lot of it.
Yeah, I also wonder what real eggnog tastes. I've never had it. I've only ever had the fake kind.
I've never had. This is the first time I've ever had eggnog, and it's oat nog. And it doesn't.
My
have
mom
any
might
alcohol
have
in it.
eggnog at home. Yeah, some people put alcohol in their eggnog. They'll like make a drink with. I don't know what kind of alcohol they put in it though.
Rum. Something else. Similar things to maybe like what you put in the.
Yeah, probably.
I don't know what you put in it. Whiskey or rum.
Um.
Whiskey's gross.
But.
Brandy.
Anyway.
Okay.
Anyway.
Gotta be
Thanks for hanging out,
spiced
everybody.
rum.
Ooh.
I was doing this earlier.
Okay.
And I didn't.
Well.
like it.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, we're gonna stream tomorrow morning still, but like I said, I'm gonna play Animal Crossing only, so. It's not gonna be that exciting, I don't think. It will be fun though. We did lots of baking this week, which is also very exciting. I'm sorry, I'm looking for someone. I'm not like ignoring you. I'm just looking for someone to raid. Maybe we could raid my friend Ashley. Oops, don't let her play her stream out loud. My friend Ashley's playing Stardew Valley, it looks like. It says Friendship Farm. Oh, I need to sneeze. Dan, can you type the raid message? Okay, I didn't sneeze. It's fine. I'm ready. Okay, we're gonna raid my friend Ashley. Anyway, have a great day, everybody. If I don't see you tomorrow, Merry Christmas if you celebrate Christmas. Also, what were you doing? Oh, stop! This is actually offensive. No one needs to see that. No one needs to see that. It's creepy! Ah! Do you see what I have to live with? Ew! The boys are so weird! I can't. No! Please! Anyway, have a good day, everybody. I'll catch you tomorrow.
Happy holidays!
I'm gonna start the raid. Okay, goodbye!
Bye!
It didn't go. Okay.